Yo, what's up, my people? Today we're gonna be talking EA Sports UFC 5, all the news and the trailer. Gonna give you guys my reaction for it, as well as telling you all the details that you need to know from the official press release. Where we supposed to be filming the fight on October 27th with visceral gameplay and graphics powered by the Frostbite engine. It is official. You can watch the UFC cover stars. Israel Asdana, Alexander Volkanovska, I'm sorry, it's early in the morning for me, Valentino Shevchenko, and the official reveal trailer. Pre-order deluxe edition day to receive fight legends Fedor Emelianenko, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and more. Let's read on, okay? Electronic Arts and world premiere mixed martial arts organization will launch EA Sports UFC 5 on October 27th. For PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, developed on the Frostbite engine for the first time, featuring the all-new Real Impact system. UFC 5's the definitive MMA experience with authentic gameplay and graphics maximized for modern consoles. UFC 5 is the most realistic MMA experience fans can have outside the octagon, said UFC President Dana White. This game is incredible and truly a next generation UFC experience, says Dana White. So it's always good when you get the main, you got Dana White, he owns UFC. Why he gonna put the game down though? The franchise Frostbite engine debut enhances the EA Sports UFC MMA Realism with high-speed 60 frames per second rendering and gameplay simulation, representing a new era of realism and fighter intensity. UFC middleweight champion Israel Adana, I always have a hard time pronouncing his name, Asana, will headline the UFC 5 deluxe edition cover, while UFC champion Alexander Volkanovski and former UFC champion Valentina Shevchenko grace the standard edition box art. Now, so several different boxes, deluxe edition cover, standard edition box art. But do you want one or two? I don't know. Like, I love Israel, but yo, I like the fact they doing two people on the regular cover. I don't know. Hope you can be able to switch it around like some deluxe edition if you want to use the other one. Flip it, The addition of the Real Impact system and the inclusion of many requested community upgrades provides UFC 5 with, it's kind of odd how they wrote it, with definitive title over title enhancement. Experience realistic blow-by-blow damage with hyper-accurate progression as the fighter attributes realistically deteriorate over the course of the fight, thus meaning they're saying that it's more realistic to how a fighter should break down based upon the damage given to them. Feel the power of each impact with more than 64,000 possible facial damage combinations. New fluid physics and particle systems elevate the blood and sweat inside the world famous octagon for near 1.1 representation of a pay-per-view main event, while the implementation of the all-new phase animation tool enhances fighter likenesses. Photorealistic fighter likenesses are accentuated with advanced body sculpting and stranded base hair during marquee UFC 5 moments. So what they're trying to say here is that during the gameplay, people will look and feel just like they should, from their faces to their body. Also giving more different looks per each hit, knockout, with all these different facial damage combinations. UFC 5 offers intensely realistic fighting experience harnessing Frostbite's power and technology, said Nate McDonald, UFC 5's lead producer. From our Real Impact system that helps maximize the power of the generation hardware leap, to the enhanced lighting, detailed characters, strand-based hair, and face animation system, every aspect is upgraded. Our collaboration with UFC delivers an unparalleled and authentic MMA interactive experience. UFC 5 captures all the sweat, blood, and commitment that takes to be successful in the octagon, said Volkanovski. Trust me, the level of immersion that EA Sports has created with this game is the ultimate representation of the sport. In addition to the Real Impact system, advanced visuals, and enriched gameplay with the Frostbite engine, UFC 5 also includes, now this is the part that everyone needs to be paying attention, because this is what's supposed to make this game different and upgraded from UFC 4. Cinematic KO replay. Cinematic KO replays showcase fight-ending finishes with intensified visuals and enhanced excitement. Presented in super slow motion with cinematic angles and lighting, the impact of fighting ending shots represents highlight reel moments, recapturing the drama of a UFC fight. Now, I know what all you guys are thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing. This is classic EA just saying something's different, and it's really not that much different. They didn't do a bad job in previous games. Maybe they just improved upon it and they're labeling it cinematic KO replay. Because to me, they always did a good job with replays and everything. So I'm going to be definitely looking forward to this. So this thing I was talking about in the trailer, you notice that they checked on the, the doctors checked in on the fighters. So doctors checks and stoppages. Suffering a notable injury prompts the referee to pause the fight for a ringside doctor's inspection. Failure to adapt and protect the injury from further damage can lead to a doctor's stoppage, which introduces true to sport strategic variables for players to navigate under hiding pressure. So that's going to really change the game. I know some people hated it when it was kind of in before. Hopefully it's more realistic this time around, and we'll see how it runs out. But I liked it was in before, and I'm glad it's coming back, and hopefully better than ever. New strikes and hit reactions. New strike animations emulate heavy hitters, professional kickboxers, and more. Coupled with new motion variations for ground and pound elbows, spinning attacks, body punches, and calf kicks, plus the hit reaction animations and fixes during the frenetic fight can initiate clean connection impacts, moments players can feel with next level immersion during gameplay. So, a summation of that, just like it said earlier in this press release, new animations, making things more realistic down, but this specifies that it's going to be strikes and reactions to the strikes and gives you a little bit more detail on it. So now, seamless submissions. We also seen in the trailer where they were going back and forth in submissions. Revamped seamless submissions, extending the existing grappling system with faster animation, transitions, and the removal of mini games. Grapple assists aid beginners while veterans can explore deeper layers. Seamless submissions provide a smoother, authentic ground game for grappling enthusiasts. Fight Week and Alter Egos. UFC 5's launch includes a revamped live service with features like Fight Week and Fight Picks tied to real-world UFC events. Alter Egos are all new versions of top fighters which capture authentic, career-defining moments and provide alternative looks and associated abilities. So basically, they're going to give you alternate egos to certain fighters. We've seen something like this with Conor McGregor in UFC 4. There were different versions of him, and some of them were better. It highlighted certain things about him that were improved and not so great, depending on which one you use. So they're just kind of like labeling this year, and we're going to probably see more with that. As far as Fight Week, so it's going to be kind of like it was last year, where you had these events will pop up and you could get things because of the pay-per-view week. So they're bringing back the fight picks, so you can be able to pick things and possibly get numerous types of rewards and things each and every week from participating in Fight Week and Fight Picks. These are just a few of the many features, so just a few. They got more they're going to reveal. Players can watch the official reveal trailer to learn more about the game, which I just showed you. More details about UFC 5 will be released between now and launch. Please subscribe to the EA Sports UFC channel, etc., etc. You guys see all that. I may post those links and this official article also with this video on my website, endthegamer.com. As an EA Sports creator, I should be able to get the game. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to keep you guys covered. Hopefully, what I really want to do is be able... Let's take a look at this picture, too, if we can get a good look at it. What I really want to do is also be able to dive really deep into the system of the game. Like, what I'm saying here is, like, be able to dive early into the game if possible. That's what I want to do. And I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to do that, but who knows? And we'll find out in time. They haven't really gave us out any that much information, even on the Discord for the creators of the Creator Network. They haven't gave us much, but I think it's going to improve over the next couple of days and months.